This is the picture from which the title came. Visible work, invisible women. Visible work, invisible women. Look, she's coming up a cliff. Her child is still half concealed because they're coming up from the river. It's a steep 60% incline. The stuff she's carrying on her head is greater in volume than her own body. She's also managing to carry a little, not little, a big tiffin carrier. But what it does, it blocks out peripheral vision completely. So you can get easily hit from the side if something falls, or if you're on the road and a car comes by. Your peripheral vision is completely blocked because that is covering your head. Now what she's done is, see what they do in these villages, they have these large dug wells, quite deep, dug wells, to keep the dust away, the mud away, because these wells don't have walls in that sense, and you have very heavy winds and hot winds sometimes during the summer. So they cover them with logs. The logs are not tied. There is nothing to hold those logs except their own weight and balance. I spent the whole morning and then the whole afternoon watching these young women walk out onto the logs, throw a bucket through the hole, pick up the water and walk off. Then I thought, I'm also going to try this. So I went there. Each time I got onto the logs would rock. I was much heavier than them. I was twice their weight. And then that woman would sit there, stand there looking irritated, waiting when this, ridiculous farce is going to get over. Because if you fall, you take a straight drop of 30 feet, maybe more, who knows, and then the logs come in on you. Right? How the hell do they do that day after day of their lives? They just walk out onto the logs, put the bucket, take the water, and you see the length of the rope, how deep it's got to go. She's a Bonda Adivasi, a very rare tribe, now down to maybe 2,000–3,000 people. What she's doing is she's carrying about 35 kilograms of firewood on her head and walking slightly uphill. Just try it. I did. I took it from her and put it on my head, and my neck just disappeared under the weight of that. It just pressed down and I couldn't breathe. It was suffocating. After quite a short distance, I returned it to her, and she just glided off with it without any problem.